My phone vibrated before dawn. Not a call, not a message. Silence, thick, deliberate. I stood at the kitchen window, coffee untouched, watching frost lift off the driveway where the truck should have been. Fresh tire shadows cut the gravel like a clean incision. Empty. My chest stayed still. Too still. I scrolled. No missed calls, no texts. The family group chat had been renamed overnight. An inside joke I wasn't inside anymore. I remembered his smile at dinner, the weight of the keys in my pocket, the way the glass trembled in his hand before he raised it. To my idiot fake dad. Laughter, chairs scraping, my wife's eyes sliding away from mine. I left without a word because words would have been wasted then. Now the house breathed around me, familiar and hostile. I felt the old discipline settle in. Count the facts, control the pulse. I tapped the phone again, still nothing. I smiled once, thin and private. They thought the night had ended with my absence. They were wrong. I had known I was an accessory long before I was a husband. The clues had been small, careful. A birthday I planned that she forgot. A son who flinched at my touch but accepted my wallet. I told myself love took time, that respect could be earned, that men could be built, even late. Denial is a soft bed. At dinner, when he said it, fake bad, something aligned. Not shattered, aligned, like magnets snapping into place. I saw my wife's relief when the room laughed, saw how the cruelty had been rehearsed, shared. That night, I didn't sleep. I replayed years in reverse, cutting frames out. The business trips that never added up, the family friend who visited when I was away, the way my name was used only when something needed pain. I realized the betrayal wasn't new, it was institutional. By morning, I wasn't hurt, I was curious. I moved slowly, carefully, like I was casing my own life. The truck wasn't stolen. I'd installed the tracker myself, a habit from another life. It was parked 3 blocks away, behind his friend's house. Keys still mine. Title, too. I checked bank records. Tuition withdrawals I hadn't authorized. A storage unit rented under my wife's maiden name. Phones leave ghosts. I found them. Deleted messages don't disappear, they hide. I read months of tenderness not meant for me. Plans, jokes, complaints about my control. One name repeated. My brother. I sat with that for a long time. Then I ordered a DNA test. Not for him, for me. I needed to know if the lie went all the way down. While I waited, I behaved perfectly, paid bills, smiled thinly, let them believe the insult had worked. The house filled with a false calm, the kind predators trust. Every night I felt the storm push harder against my ribs. I let it. Pressure sharpens decisions. When the email came, I read it twice. Then I deleted it. I didn't need to remember. We sat at the table like civilized people. I slid the envelope across to her. Not dramatic, not angry, just paper. She opened, read again. Her face collapsed inward like a building losing power. "He's not mine," I said softly, not a question. Silence answered. I placed my phone beside the report. Messages queued, names visible, dates undeniable. She reached for it. I moved it away. "I already know," I said. "How long? Who? Why?" She cried, broke, explained without words. Apologies leaked out like blood. I watched, calm, almost kind. "I paid for the truck," I said. "I paid for the house. I paid for the lie." Her mouth opened. Nothing came out. I stood, straightened my cuffs. "Dinner's over," I said. I didn't take the truck back that night. I waited for Sunday. Family brunch, the kind with linen napkins and loud laughter. I arrived early, parked the truck out front, keys in my pocket. When he came in, he froze. Recognition flickered. Fear followed. I stood, raised my glass. "To family," I said, "the kind that tells the truth." I handed him the title, signed, transferred. Then I took it back. "Gifts require respect," I said. "Contracts require honesty." I placed copies on the table. DNA, messages, prenup clauses highlighted. The room went cold. My brother wouldn't meet my eyes. I turned to the boy. "You were right," I said. "I can't buy respect." I dropped the keys into my pocket. I can, however, reclaim my life. I walked out. No one followed. I moved out that afternoon, left the house empty of me, changed numbers, closed accounts. Clean cuts heal best. Weeks later, I heard fragments, lawsuits, divisions, a family eating itself. None of it reached me. I sleep well now, deep, dreamless. The insult doesn't echo anymore. It taught me something precise. Blood isn't what makes a family, and money doesn't make a man. Silence does, and I finally have it.